Together we can show the world what we can do. You are next to me and I'm next to you. Pushing on through until the battle's won. No one's gonna give nothing to us. Into each other we put our trust. Standing united after the fight. Alone we will never be. The two of us are holding the key. We see today a world we couldn't see. Before I say goodbye to you, one more last fist bump.
Broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to Chicago. And guys, the hometown fans not pleased with that dreadful performance. They saw their team.
Let's see what you got, son.
Oh, I got plenty.
Bucks trail by 15. Well, the Rockets, wouldn't you say, are really to be commended, Clark, for rebuilding this team without tearing it down to the studs or tanking, if you will.
Yeah, absolutely, Kevin. I mean, they've improved dramatically with Harden and Howard, but this is a team that's held a winning record in the West now for 8 straight seasons. That's pretty impressive.
It is. Knight for 3. That's good. Knight's got 5.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter. Hey,
And the Rockets making a change here. Cannon's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Milwaukee. Oh, it's nice to see him get another go at this. Impressed so much in his first go-around with the team. They offered him another 10-day contract.
well, I thought he definitely showed he wasn't overwhelmed, but with his second one, he'll need to show them something more in hopes that he'll be able to be signed for the rest of the season.
Shot clock at 5. Ariza with the bucket.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all. They've been able to have a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
To stop the run, and the basket by Johnson. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night. 1:56 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Canaan. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Ariza sends a screen for Howard. Johnson attacking. Soft touch off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 20.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
Yep, it's been a clinic at that end of the floor, no question.
And here is Johnson. He had 19 points in the win against the Lakers. That's good. 6 points now for Henson. Rockets leading by 18. Here's Canaan. Johnson outside from the high post. And again, the Rockets good for 2.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Cannon can't hit.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Johnson against Johnson. Passes it to Middleton. Another shot. The shot's good from Henson. Henson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And his shots are dropping right now.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Walters. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Johnson outside. Got it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, it looks pretty clear on the instant replay, guys. The ball was out of his hands in time. I mean, they need to get this one right. It's a big situation.
I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion, Clark. The camera gives us a good look at it. There's a tick or 2 left on the clock.
And the official call is in. It's ruled a basket. They're overturning the original call after looking at the replay.
And, Kevin, this is exactly why we have this rule. And I think they made a great decision putting the rule in. The main thing is you want to get it right. And they definitely got this one right looking at the replay.
And a double-digit Ariza comes in for Taylor. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverley. And the Bucks with some changes. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Johnson in at shooting guard. Parker and Henson, the duo inside. Jared Bayless is out there with Walters. Cannon, the pass to Jones. Feeds it to Cannon. Houston moving it around. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Harden. From outside, off the mark.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. James Harden with those rush hour handles, whether it's breaking his man down in isolation or running the pick and roll, he keeps that thing on a string.
Right wing. Ariza goes in. Another miss by Houston. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting only 31%. Their offense really struggling to put possessions together. Johnson dishes to Bayless. Back to Johnson. Johnson right side. Shoots from the high post. That drops. Johnson's got 6. And Harden, a left-hander. Defenders tend to have more trouble, it seems, guys, with softballs.
Well, and especially with Harden because of how crafty he is. He's got that Manu Ginobili Euro move, the change of speed, change of direction, and then the strength. I mean, that's what separates him. He draws contact. Won the game, and remember, it was a huge day for the bench. I mean, they got some key points from their reserves.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. Harden's got 20 points.
Some killer instinct he showed right there, exploding to the rim and adding to that lead.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And it's Johnson penetrating. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Johnson. Shooting 1.
That one misses for Johnson. Houston's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Now Bayless. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Johnson attacking. Goes up to the stripe. And he knocks down the jumper. Good if it goes. No good.
All right, eyes front. That's not what we were looking for in the first half, to say the least. Let's learn from what happened and make the second half a different story.
I want to see more offense on the low block, more points inside. Let's get good position in the paint and make sharp entry passes. Those points will come if we do that. And I couldn't have asked for more from the bench either. We are getting some quality minutes from you guys. There's going to be more PT for you coming up. And we all know we've got some catching up to do. So how about we pick up the pace in the third quarter, get things moving on offense. We're a better team than we've shown tonight, and we know that. Just start this half with a clean slate, and we'll see what happens.
Comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. The Bucks also changing it up. Chris Middleton comes in for Henson. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Parker. Jeff Taylor is out there with Jeff Adrian. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Howard in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. It's hauled in by Beverley. What Doris Burke has for us.
Hi, Kevin. Jason Kidd was just going over the plan with his team. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Johnson. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Here's the screen. Clock at 6. The feed now to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
This has not at all been the kind of performance they've needed out of him.
Everly with the ball. Now Mayo defending. Howard with a screen on Johnson. And Beverly kicks to Johnson. There's the dish to Howard. On the mark with the 15-footer. Howard's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway. Take the shot that's available.
Back to Johnson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Dwight Howard.
And a chance here to see where the Bucks currently sit in the NBA statistics. 5th in fewest turnovers per game. 8th in opponent points per game. They're in the top half of the league in getting high percentage
All
shots.
about timing and anticipation.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Cannon kicks to Johnson. It's stolen by Johnson. The finish finishes the break with a slam.
Well, this is how you completely rattle an opponent's rhythm.
Yeah, you know, such terrific on-the-ball defense to trigger the transition opportunity.
And it wasn't just the tough D, it was the exclamation point they put on the fast break with the slam.
Taylor passes to Cannon. Back to Taylor. He feeds it to Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Outside, Taylor. Fades. The shot will not go. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Tell you what, the fans certainly got their money's worth in that game. It was a battle and a really gritty win for that club, Clark.
Tell you what, Steve, they saved their best for last that day. A lot of toughness on display in that overtime.
They set the pick. Here's Cannon, averaging 9 points per contest. And 2 free throws.
77%.
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
Sanders sets the screen for Johnson. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Cannon. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Cannon's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, Kevin, he's not always looking to put up big numbers, but he's doing a nice job here.
And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Really excellent feed here, and I know we're used to seeing this guy score. Creating passes and opportunities for his teammates, and he showcases that skill right here on that replay.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Delfino and Ilyasova, the forwards. Jared Bayless is out there with Johnson, and it's Henson in at the center. Here's Daniels. Rebound, Milwaukee. Henson's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bayless dishes to Henson. Johnson with it.
You know, an interesting study came out recently that argued that steals are really undervalued, not just because they create high percentage scoring opportunities at the other end, but also there just aren't that many players who really excel in that area.
There's the bucket, good. Johnson's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Milwaukee. Here's Cannon. It's rebounded by Ilyasova. When you talk about steals, one of the harder stats to replace, some players just have the knack.
Yeah, you know, when you replace a guy who can take the ball away from opponents, a great stealer, I mean, it's hard to replace that in your lineup. Steals require a special knack, quickness, anticipation. You know, guys that do a good job of ball hawking can really get into an opposing player's head, too.
Taylor passes to Moniunas. On the wing, Daniels. And Moniunas, the basket on the assist by Daniels.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Shot, high post, and again it will go. Basket is good from Johnson. Johnson's got 21 in the game.
Well, he had that height separation there on the mid-range jump shot. Really good job of taking advantage of that.
Here's Kanan. He's guarded by Johnson. It's tipped. Over to the left wing. Here's Kanan. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Guys, we see teams taking a more data-driven approach. Analytics now.
Good job at the line.
NBA teams have hired new decision makers. So
A big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Larry Sanders is checked in for John Henson. Parker comes in for Ilyasova. And Antetokounmpo's checked in for Carlos Delfino. And it's Johnson in for Marshall. Beverly dishes to Jones. And Beverly kicks to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. Harden up top. The rebound by the Bucks. Sanders has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And for basketball lifers looking for roles in front offices, I think it's natural to feel threatened by the influx of more analytical minds. The feeling is, and I think it's an accurate one, that those analytical minds are favored because a lot of the owners come from a similar educational background in terms of being comfortable with numbers and wanting to measure things more and attach value to measurements.
to incorporate advanced stats and cap specialists, but there's also a lot of thought in terms of players who fit and experience and youth. It really is kind of one big concoction.
Milwaukee making a switch. Ilyasova's checked in.
No agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking pace to their game. It's been fun to watch.
Here's Harden. The wing jumper off target.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Count that one.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Beverly. So we see the Rockets.
What you mean, man? I just had the biggest scoring game of my brief NBA career. I think it's the perfect time to be smiling.
Hold up. You notice anything about the scoreboard at the end of the night?
Yeah, right next to my number was a really big number. How many points I had.
Only numbers you need to worry about are the ones next to the team name. And in that column, we came up short. No reason to smile or celebrate. You feel me?
Hey man, my bad. I just got excited about how I played tonight, you know?
It's all good. You're gonna have a bunch of nights like you did tonight. I just hope that you have them in winning efforts. Come on now.
True.